News. And we've only got a few minutes, so let's do this. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja, I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about XRP price. It is on fire right now. It looks like it may have consolidated, like I warned about a handful of days ago, and we may be off the races. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about people are quitting right now before being fired in January because they're afraid that there is a lot of stuff, a lot of information coming out. We've got stories about the economy, about the bond market. We've got so much stuff. Trade wars, it's crazy. So do me a favor. What's your favorite investment? Do me a favor, just fire up the algo, hashtag it right down below. And let's dive in first before we get to the XRP, because that's one of my favorite things right now. Zero Hedge, FBI Director Chris Wray resigns. That's awesome. Now, I did warn about this. We're going to see a lot of high-level, high-ranking government officials quitting before January because they're afraid that they could go, hey, I quit. I'm no longer in, and I was doing all that stuff under that last guy, and so I'm protected. That's what they're doing right now. You're going to see a lot of high-level government officials quit. As a matter of fact, you're probably going to see some Congress members leave. I'm not joking. I bet you that happens. Type 1 if you think that would be awesome if bad, corrupt Congress people left. Now, I've already shot this video for advertising. Can't do it. They won't let me do it. But I think it would be awesome. All right, it says here, before President-elect Trump, because I want the algorithm. No, I'm just joking. I voted for him. Donald Trump could say you're fired. FBI Director Christopher Wray has resigned and will leave his post at the end of the President Joe Biden's term. Wray's decision comes weeks after Trump nominated Kash Patel as his replacement. Patel, a fiery critic of the FBI. Really, I don't. So he's going to quit at the end of his term because somebody else was already put in? I don't believe it. Hey, is that Matthew? Matthew, thank you so much for the super chat. Remember, guys, the only reason I have super chat activated is not for you to give me money. I do okay on my own. I'm a little bit more than a pretty face and amazing haircut. I just want to share the news with you guys. And the algorithm won't actually share it out unless people thumbs up and like and do all that stuff and comment. And honestly, I know it sounds crazy, have that enacted because they want half the money. All right, so just so you know. All right, cool. So, okay, there's some story. Who gives a rip, right? People that are afraid and bad people are quitting. Copy. Check this story out. Sell bonds and buy everything else. Now, what happens when people sell bonds? Now, this is, let's get into the story. I'm going to explain it because a lot of people don't understand this dynamic, and it has to play with the inflation because, look, inflation numbers came out. They went up. And you know what's funny? The S&P went up. The futures actually spiked a little bit. I haven't even looked at what's the S&P doing today. Because people are excited. Yes, it only went up what we expected it to go up. Isn't that great? No, it's not. That's not great. That's the opposite of great. It's bad. You see, inflation hasn't gone down. I don't give a rip what some government chart shows me. Oh, look, it was up here. Now it's down there. No, it hasn't gone down. The cost of my fuel is pretty much the same. The cost of my food, pretty much the same. Electricity, gas, things I need to live on, all the same. The only thing that's cheaper? Flat screen TV. Actually, let me know down below. If anything that's cheaper, well, I mean, I could say lumber is cheaper, but the lumber hyperinflation actually started way before the national inflation started. All right, sorry. Says here, sell bonds and buy everything else. A rate cut by the Fed next week is now in a lock, even though inflation is still running hot. Okay, I want people to understand that. This is going to mean, I'm telling you, hyperinflation's on the way. A mini one, but we're going to see good double digits, the 20 percentile of real inflation when they come out and they go, well, I guess we got that one wrong. Should listen to the ninja. Just joking, I'm a dork. Who's the ninja? But forgive our ignorance. The Fed has two mandates, right? Employment and price stability. Well, employment is going down because unemployment is going up. Well, the former is strong, like bull, and the latter is reigniting in not a good way. Price stability they're referring to. So, I'm not going to say what the author said because it's a bad word. Is the market thinking in pricing uncertainty for another cut next week? While rate cut hopes rose, Treasury yields rose on the day. The reason why is because people are selling bonds and they're buying real things like gold, silver. I know it sounds crazy. Don't repeat that. People on Wall Street don't you know that. But they're also buying stocks and they're buying crypto. It's really happening. So what's happening is since they're selling bonds because they're believing, and they're like pretty sure, hey, I'm pretty sure Jerome Powell wants to see a mini inflation, a hyperinflation, so he's going to drop rates more. Let's get out of the bond market, right? So rates are going up. How do you like that? Those apples if you have a mortgage or trying to buy a mortgage, a house, blah, whatever. But guys, I have not had any coffee. I'm not joking. Type 3 if you believe me. Type 4 if you think I am full of it. Coffee, that is, nothing else. But while bonds were sold, everything else was bid. Bonds down, stocks up, gold up, dollar up, crude up. Yeah, baby. So let's talk about XRP, shall we? A lot of people on this channel, hashtag or type XRP if you own any of it. And if you're bullish on it, type it down below. Have seen a lot of digits go up. A lot of money has been made. A lot of people's net worth has totally changed in the last handful of weeks. And quite frankly, I think it's coming again. Now, I told you about 5 days ago, I did a video on a tricycle. If you haven't seen it, go back. It's epic. And it's really not a tricycle, it's a Trigini because I'm saving up for Lamborghini. But here, this is a big thing. In that video, in the first 30 seconds, I made it very clear. I believe there are some rumors being circulated on purpose that is going to bring the price of XRP down. And if they're true, and I believe they were, it's going to be bad. And I said, I'm not selling my XRP. The last trade I made in XRP it was in September. I bought back all of my trading position, increased my holdings by 50% over a 90-day, that meant 3 months, 90-day period. And I said, a video I did you can go back and look at it, says why I bought back all my XRP. I said, we're done. You no more trade XRP, too afraid of moonshot. It's not financial advice, though. It's just what I'm doing. XRP uptrend. This is out of Bitcoin.com news. XRP uptrend intact. Is XRP setting up for another moonshot? It says XRP has displayed a strong recovery over recent days, with prices climbing to $2.37 to $2.42 over the past hour, reflecting a 17% gain in 24 hours. Just so you guys know, there was a liquidity event in Coinbase. The sell-off started in both XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. However, Ethereum actually rebounded pretty darn quick and started to rise in that, but that actually shook out a lot of weak hands. Coinbase leads the world in trading because of the size of its exchange. And so when the trading started to accelerate about 2 hours in, it just dilutes and it shook out a lot of weak hands. And it's really cool because you can, some people, just saying, a level 2 trader, trading, you can actually see everybody's stop losses. So, and what's really cool is you can't see that in the stock market unless you got a Bloomberg terminal. But what do I know? I barely finished high school. I'm going to spit some knowledge here. When you can see everyone's sell orders and buy orders, how much of a specific cryptocurrency is on an exchange. Now, Coinbase doesn't like you knowing this. And you see all the stop losses. Did I already say that? Okay. You know how much of that specific crypto to push onto the market and start to sell and start to take out those orders. And what we'll do, if a specific amount is pushed out for sale, it opens up all these sell orders, they sell, and then what happens is another account comes in, preparing to buy and layers in buys. So fast that you can't even see it. Yeah, that's how it works. Again, if I'm full of crap, type 3. If I know what I'm talking about, type 4. XRP's upward momentum has brought the crypto asset. Oh, real quick, I got to say this crap. We've got less than 32 hours for the sale for Tax Lien Pro and Tax Foreclosure Master. If you want to learn how to buy properties for pennies on the dollar or buy tax liens and get stupid rates of increase, give you an idea, the state of Arizona pays 36% a year if you loan money to the county while somebody is not paying their taxes. If you want to learn how to do that, 32 hours left at the price, then it gets closed off and it'll never be that price again. Okay? Just so you know. And I highly encourage the coaching calls. Just saying, you're going to get a lot out of this. It's going to be the cheapest price course in the world, the best course after the next 60 days. I've got most of the first course completely finished. Anyway, check it out. What do I know? Again, just do the bro hook in the dream. It says right here, on the 4-hour chart, XRP bounced sharply from its December 10th low of $1.89. That actually happened 2 days after that tricycle video came out where I said it was going to come. Propelled by robust buying volume. Exactly what I was telling you. The big boys actually shook a bunch of weak hands out, bought up a bunch of crypto. That's going to keep happening in this bull run, just so you know. You got to get ready for that, okay? That's when you buy. I told everybody on my newsletter. As a matter of fact, if you want, links down below. Last week I told you what I was going to buy this weekend, and I'm layering in. And I think I got a pretty good price on a couple of projects I put out on that video. It was an unregistered video just for my subscribers. The what's it called? And I don't charge anybody for this. I don't want to tell a ton of people what I'm doing. I learned the lesson the hard way. But I did an unregistered video, and only 500 people saw it and did something with it. Now they're super pumped. So if you want next, I am looking at another project right now, and I've got to do a lot of due diligence before I tell anybody about it. So because it might have some links to some big banks. Anyway, it's free to sign up, and I'll never sell your email address. All right, so XRP is absolutely on fire. Well, that's really good, right? But check this out. This is even better. We're going to go to CNBC live, by the way. Let's see how the market did, because I really don't care. 99 point down on the Dow. Doesn't matter. S&P's up, right? But check this out. FBI dude quitting. That dude got shot for doing bad things to people. This ETF's crossing 1 trillion. No duh, it has to do with crypto. Inflation breakdown for 2024 in one chart. Let's listen for just 1 second how the mainstream media lies to us. Wouldn't that make you feel stoked? If you agree the mainstream media lies, just do me a favor and really piss off the algorithm. Just go ahead and put fake news in the comment section. So here we go. It says here, the consumer price index increased 2.7% in November 2024 from a year ago, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. It says inflation for groceries, gasoline, and new vehicles increased. Well, what the fudge? Well, that's not good news, but the S&P thought it was. The good news is the underlying trends still appear positive, and disinflation is likely to continue, economist says. Isn't that great? Economists have telling you right now that disinflation is happening. So let me ask you this. If anyone's seeing disinflation, can you type it down below for me? What is going down in price, let's say in the last couple of years? Just do me a favor. I'm going to wait a second, and we're going to talk about this, because I think this is very serious news. Very, very serious, okay? All right. So let's anything, no? Homes, computers, okay. Electronics, people are just using their stuff longer. Homes have been coming down, yep. All right, gas prices, all right, cool. Check this out. The consumer price index, a key inflation gauge, rose 2.7% last month relative to November of 2023. It says the annual rate was up from 2.6 in October. I don't see any acceleration of inflation, says Mark Zandi, chief economist at Moody's. Moody's, I just want to give you a little news flash. You should fire Mark, because I'm seeing prices rise still. I still see food prices rise. It says here's the inflation breakdown for November of 2024. All items up to 2.7%. All items less food and energy, so you know, like the important stuff, are up 3.3%. Food at home, 1.6%. So food at the grocery store is rising, Mark Zandi. Food away from home, up 3.6%. Mark Zandi, still not helping us out there. Then we've got things like, now think about this, eggs up 37%. Oh, that's nice. Eggs are in just about everything, almost all prepackaged foods, it seems like, and in our breakfast. Juice and drinks, 17%. Dried beans, peas, and lentils up 7.4%. Pork chops up 5%. Anyway, the list keeps going on and on. The point being is motor vehicle insurance up 12%, pet services 12%, college textbooks up 11%. Don't worry, Obama, I meant to say Biden, but it's really Obama running the show. He has got an entire plan for you. Hey guys, stop. Thank you for the super chats real quick. Think Big websites. Oh, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Ray, how are you doing? Oh, hold on. Ninja's getting a phone call. Have a blessed Christmas. Thank you so much. Text me, Ray. And then Dustin, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know what I helped you in, but hopefully it wasn't with a hairstyle, because this one is an original. Thank you so much for the super chats. Guys, you don't have to give me super chats. But I thank you. YouTube just wants that open to think they're like, oh, we want more money. Everything's up. XRP is up. I think you're going to see XRP explode. You need to know how to take that money and move it into the next thing. There are some micro cap projects that I got to vet, because there's mostly scams out there, just so you know, vaporware when it comes to the project. I used to do this a lot. In 2017, 2018, I was like the king of ICOs. And I'll start looking into that kind of stuff. And when it comes out and when I start to make a move, before I do it, I will send you guys that information from the email. If you guys want to sign up for the email newsletter, all it is, I'm not going to sell you anything other than if I run a sale on a course, right? I'm not going to do any sponsorships or anything like that. I'm never going to sell your information. I hate that crap. It's just so that I can break through the algo, honestly. So every day you get a synopsis, you can delete it or you can open it up, and people are really liking it. As a matter of fact, if you like the newsletter, can you guys do me a favor and say, I like the newsletter down below so people see what it is? And it's stuff that I can't share on this platform, and I'll sell you links from other platforms that I'm on, clips or unregistered videos, because especially when it comes to crypto, there's gonna be a lot of scams out there, and I don't want people to get taken advantage of, like staking your don't stake your XRP. Like, unless it's on a big exchange that you trust, that's between you and your pocketbook. But if it's not on a massive exchange like Coinbase, Gemini, like a big exchange, a regulated exchange, do not stake anything. I'm telling you. Or unless you're on a main net and you're able to keep. Now think about this. The only time I would stake something like Ethereum, right? I wouldn't even allow a exchange to stake Ethereum. I would do it myself, keeping my coins and my private keys mine, and I would stake it in a smart contract on the Ethereum network, right? But other than that, there's so many scams stealing people's money, and I'm getting a lot. Thank you for people saying they like the newsletter. They're getting a lot out of it. I'm really grateful, and that's all Dylan, which I'm racing to get to the airport because I'm meeting Dylan because we're going to a country I can't disclose, but there's something big happening with Bitcoin over there. And so we're going to fly over there. So do me a favor, hashtag your best guess of a country that we're going to at midnight tonight. All right. And we'll let you know. You'll probably know in a few days. All right. Hopefully you guys have a great day. I can't wait to share all of this stuff with the tax liens and deeds with you. It's going to be a big year in 2025. So if you want to get in now and learn this now, especially before the price goes up, the price registration gets shut down at this thing in like 32 hours or something like that. And it goes up again. All right. Most of the first course is done. I'll have the second course completely finished in January. And we're already doing live coaching, and people are registering in live auctions for homes and liens from your home in your jammies. Hopefully they're clean. All right. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.